Hi everyone, this is the last of the elements that I'm doing today. So this is going to be for earth signs, and it's a spread of what you need to know right now. And usually a spread is done with tarot cards, but I'm going to do things a little bit different, and I'm going to do it with oracle cards. This reading is going to show you how your energy is showing up, where you are right now, what keeps you stuck, so any influences from the recent past, how your subconscious mind is affecting it, what action you need to take, and lastly, a message from spirit. So, earth signs, let's see what you need to know right now. So, where is your energy right now? Excuse that background noise, I've got the window open. Earth signs, thank you. You've got the High Priestess of Spirit. Hopefully you can see that okay there. What's keeping you stuck from your recent past? So earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo. And there you go. Forbidden. How your subconscious mind is affecting the situation. And we have obedience. What action you need to take. Whoop. You've got 3 cards here. Okay, so you've got individuality. This is in the action. You've got the moon. And you've also got complicated. Sorry if there's a glare. It's quite annoying. And lastly, your message from spirit. Oop. And that was really quick. And you have the card of breathe, and I've just seen 33 there. Maybe some of you are seeing a lot of synchronicity with 3s. It's all about noticing the signs. So let's go. High Priestess of Spirit is in your current energy. Oh, so beautiful card. If I can get that in there without a glare on it. And the image on here is really interesting. I've just seen 33 again. So the High Priestess of Spirit, number 7. So I really feel like you've been doing a lot of thinking lately. Thinking a lot about yourself internally. You know, you may be recognizing that you have this intuition within you. You are highly intuitive, so whether you are aware of that or not, I'm really not sure, but I feel like some of you are beginning to notice these subtle signs in your intuitive way of thinking, you know. So, for example, doing something in a certain order and all of a sudden you're led to do it completely differently, or you take a certain route to reach a destination, but all of a sudden you're guided to take a different route. You know, all of those little subtle signs And I really feel like you're beginning to recognize that spirit within you, which is wonderful. So you may have had like feelings of heightened intuitive thoughts and feelings, and even like clairsentiently, where you're sensing more things around you. Any of the clairs, really. And this is you just recognizing that you're more than just your body, you know. You're recognizing that, you know, you embody this beautiful spirit. And it's like you're really beginning to notice that you are literally more than just the body that you're in. So this is really nice. What is keeping you stuck is this forbidden card. So what I sense from this one is that there have been situations in your past. I think that's a little bit better of a view without a glare in it. So we've just got like a doorway there with some steps going up. There's it's almost like there's been certain opportunities that you've either had some resistance to, or you've not been able to tread. That's what I'm sensing mainly. It's it may have been a situation where you're okay, I'm hearing that, but I need to decipher it to get it out properly. It's all about independence. It's about you wanting to be led by your independence, but there's been some restriction. So this can be the recent past, don't forget. So this could have occurred recently, or it could have occurred weeks, months, years ago. But there are certain paths that you've resisted taking, or there's been certain paths that have been out of your control. So you've not been able to grasp the opportunity because of different things going on in your life. So in a sense, it probably felt like it was forbidden because you were inhibited from taking a certain path, or you were holding up some sort of resistance, or you were unable to take an opportunity. So let's look at how this is subconsciously affecting you. And we've got this obedience card. And what I sense from this is that this is really interesting, because it's almost like you've had to, there's such a sense of not following what your soul and your spirit is leading you to follow. That's the message here. Your spirit, your soul is urging you to do something that would quite honestly also kind of add to helping you recognize your internal self, your inner self. And it would be really quite surprising what you'd discover if you were able to take this path. Maybe there's a sense here that some of you have been restricted in the past, and you're able to finally tread this path that you've wanted to tread for quite some time. But there's others of you that really, it's like you dim your spirit, you ignore your desires, you ignore what you really want to do. And this could be like, when we look at the word obedience, this could literally be just not treading a pathway because it would upset others, for example, or, you know, not treading a certain pathway because others wouldn't agree to it, or you've got such instilled belief systems that would be going against the grain. So it's almost like you're having to be obedient. You're having to you're just having to deny who you really are, basically. You really are, yeah. And this solar eclipse moon phase has actually, I don't know, it seems like they've, what's the word I'm looking for? They've stirred that desire in you more. You know, you're probably sensing more of those intuitive nudges. You're probably, you know, you could even be receiving messages kind of nudging you out of the situation. So, for example, kind of getting thoughts and feelings that you need to pull yourself away from certain people with this moon card. You know, but at the same time, only you can make them changes. And if this is in regards of, if this is regarding pulling yourself away from certain people or changing the groups of people you have around you, then, you know, sometimes we have to do that in order to tread the path that we truly know we're supposed to be on. And that's the sense I'm getting here. It's like you're denying, or you're unable. You know, there may be certain restrictions around you as well that are preventing you from following your desires, treading this certain pathway that will just resonate with your, it will just resonate with your spirit, with your soul. And then we move on to, it's complicated. So yeah, but then at the same time, with respect, it's as complicated as you allow it to be. Because let's not forget, you've got free will. You have control over which direction you want to put yourself in. You have complete control in changing your direction. You've got complete control in changing the situation, changing those around you, moving away from those around you. So I just want to leave that line there with you. It's as complicated as you allow it to be. And that should really give you some food for thought. It will give you an opportunity to think about any of those scenarios, whichever one resonates. And then we've got here individuality. And that's exactly what you're being guided to step into. To step into your independence as well. You know, it's definitely all about being who you really are, taking the pathway you really want to tread, doing what you want to do. So it allows you to show your true self. It allows you to be so authentic because you're being led by your soul and you're being guided by your spirit. And that is one of the most beautiful things. It really is. For you to just, you know, not listen to any external noise, no one's validation, no one's thoughts on it, no one's sharing their beliefs and putting you off something. You know, it's a whole scenario of things that, you know, I feel like a few scenarios are going to fit with a different selection of people that watch the video. But it's all about not giving a shit what anyone else thinks, moving away from people that are preventing you from moving forward, and probably have been in your past as well with this forbidden card. For some of you, you've just been restricted from doing what you've wanted to do for such a long time. And this is what's your message is trying to say to you, that it's time. You know, you can't continue to allow external situations to prevent you from following what you really, really want to follow. And then your message from Spirit is to breathe. So this is really just finding that opportunity to just sit calm and quiet. And this, you know, if some of you aren't receiving those nudges, those sensations, those thoughts and feelings, but you're feeling that little bit lost and you're feeling ungrounded and you're not really sure where you're supposed to be going next, the perfect thing for you to do is to just sit quietly, try and shut off the busy mind that we all have daily, and to just find that sense of calm, whatever area makes you feel calm. And this is saying to you, the breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. Absolutely. Finding that quiet moment to just sit in calmness and peace and focus on your breathing. Breathing exercises can really help you calm down that cluttered mind that we all have daily. It gives you a chance to calm down that busy mind. You can focus on your breathing, you know, breathing in and out, big deep breaths, and it just puts you in that now moment, that sense of peace and calmness. And then you're able to really tap into your soul, your spirit. You're able to listen to what's being given to you. It's the connection between the inside and the outside. Absolutely, because there's such a strong message of the external world and external experiences preventing you from being who you are and following what your soul is trying to say to you. Connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. So this is where it's really lovely that you've got this message, actually, because this is your message from spirit. So you can see spirit as anyone you like in the universe, your loved ones, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, ascended masters, whoever that is to you, God. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. So this breathing exercises will really connect you to yourself, but also those on the other side that are probably, that they're helping you recognize what path you're supposed to be treading next. You know, these could be your spirit guides that you're unaware that you have around you. We always have at least one spirit guide that walks with us and sends us those subtle nudges through our intuitions, through our thoughts, our feelings, through visions. And it's just about quietening down that mind and paying attention. I've just seen 77 as well. So I really feel like the numbers 3 and 7 may be important to you. You may be seeing them in synchronicity as well. And also 11, I've just heard as well. So 3, 7, and 11. 7 is really guiding you to follow your intuition. The number 11. And when you add those two numbers together, you get 2. So it's about being in union with yourself. It's about building that beautiful soul relationship with yourself. Deciding whether you want to stay where you are or whether you want to follow this pathway that you're being intuitively nudged to follow. And the 3s, the 3s are all about I want to say I'm kind of seeing a triangle. So it's about your mind, your body and soul all working together beautifully with balance, so that you're able to see that pathway ahead of you. It's going to help you see clearer. And I'm really being made aware of your third eye chakra as well. So the pineal gland. So you could even be being sent a lot of visions at the moment. Your dreams may have ramped up and you may be getting certain messages through your dream state as well. So however this resonates for you, that's your message. I really do hope it resonates for you. And if it does, just pop me a comment below. I love to hear back. And I'm sending you lots of love and many blessings. Mwah. Bye for now.